hesitate to finalize a decision because we spend so much time basing it off of past experiences. Personally, I do this more often than I would like to admit, and I usually don't fully acknowledge every detail of the decision-making process. We go through these processes every day, whether it is about serious, controversial issues or just about common preferences. This process inevitably leads to the best use of the social judgment theory. We will be able to further understand the social judgment theory by considering its origin, analyzing its pros and cons, and examining the current trends of interactions between people. Formed during the 1960s, the social judgment theory provides useful insight into people's daily interactions with each other. Hawke states that Carolyn Sharif, Muzafer Sharif, and Roger Nebergall were the researchers who wanted to explain why people interpret things differently. Originally created in an attempt to determine the optimal conditions for a persuasive argument, this theory involves three crucial aspects: an anchor, alternative options, and a person's ego involvement. It states that interactions and the overall decision-making process depends on a person's preconceived notions on a matter, the options that are presented, and their concern with their outward appearance. Ultimately, this theory allows us to decipher whether we make choices because we genuinely agree with an idea or because we heavily rely on our previous experiences. To understand the usefulness of the social judgment theory, we should weigh its pros and cons. According to Domain, when comparing the pros and cons of this theory, limiting the decisions based on personal biases makes us unable to reach compromises with others. However, the social judgment theory could also provide an easier way to manage conflicts. If the people involved are aware of the details in a certain decision-making process, then they will not let any predetermined ideas cloud their judgments on a newly presented idea. Therefore, using this process can better assist these people to finalize a decision. It allows the people involved to fully analyze the events and options displayed in front of them. Furthermore, this theory can allow people to become more trusting of their own judgment, as not everyone has relevant experiences that can help make certain decisions. This is especially the case for serious issues in which only the affected person knows the option that is the best for themselves. Because of these positive factors, this theory is frequently used in the medical community as patients use it to determine the most fitting call for their health and their loved ones. Finally, by examining the current trends of daily interactions between people, we can gain a clearer insight into the use of the social judgment theory. Although certain characteristics of society are constantly changing, such as style or technology, controversial matters like those regarding politics or religion are constant. Different perspectives on such significant values will most likely continue to be an issue based on the world's history. These issues are usually the result of a lack of consideration for the opposing party. I predict that this trend will continue in the future. The creation of the social judgment theory provides us with a logical explanation about why people may interpret information in the unique ways that they do. Based on my analysis, I agree with the social judgment theory's claim that most decisions are based on preconceived notions. The next time you are presented with a decision, you should consider what may be preventing you from finalizing it or what may be motivating you to move forward with it.